Honestly, just sadness. Everything that's happening in the world today is just, it's hard to process. Obviously, I've never experienced it myself, but I know my teammates are tired. I know they're exhausted, emotionally, physically, everything. And I can't begin to fathom um, what they go through every day, waking up and stuff. So it's emotional. It's hard, but me being a white female, I tell them every day that I'm here for them. Um, that whatever decisions they want to make, um, whatever I can do to be next to them and stand with them, I'm always willing. I'm not sure. I think it might be a little bit of both. I think in some way you feel kind of confined to only being in the bubble. So I don't think it's hard to sit here and know that there are other people on the front lines protesting and fighting that fight, whereas we're kind of confined to staying here. On the other hand, we have the opportunity to 144 of us women being here together. We're able to use our platform and spread awareness and kind of use it for good all together, and that's pretty powerful. I don't know. I mean, it was definitely, I think history was made. I don't recall another time that many sports teams and leagues have just not played. So I think we've created something special, but I hope so. I don't know. Hopefully, it's more about a turning point for the world. I don't think it's so much a sport about the turning points for sports. We've always been fighting this fight, and I just think we just need people to follow. It's not easy. I think we all knew coming into the bubble what the situation would be. We knew we'd be using this platform and for good and everything, but we also knew that we'd be playing basketball games also, and that at the end of the day, it is our job. There are people outside of this bubble, obviously, who work every day, in and out. They have to wake up in the morning and go to work, no matter the circumstances, and that's, I think, something that we also have to do. It's not easy. It is just a sport, but at the same time, it is our jobs. So I think it's something that we have to, as hard as it is, compartmentalize things and just focus on, one day at a time. I think asking the right questions, not to say you guys aren't good at that, just saying. Asking the right questions and just letting us tell our stories, I do tend to think that media, again, I'm not like directing this towards anyone, just saying a general statement. I do think that media sometimes has stories that they want to tell, instead of just asking, questions for us to tell our own stories and say how we feel. I think you guys actually do a really good job of that. But just continuing that and believing in us and having our backs no matter what we say or choose to do. Like a family. I think it's easy to act like a family or support people when things are going well and everything's just, butterflies and sparkles and shit. But I think it's when the real world is hard. It's emotional, it's draining. We've just tried to be a family and just stick together. We're in this bubble together. So like I said before, whatever is needed from me or from, my other teammates, we're here to support, to stand with them, to use our voices as well. I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned through all of this is no matter who you are, no matter how small your voice is, how important it is and how important it is to not be silent. So for me, that's my biggest thing is just doing what I can, to do my part really. And right now that is just being a support system for my teammates. I don't necessarily think it has changed much. And I only say that because I know my teammates, my black teammates, they have brothers, uncles, dads, um, cousins. I think that in general, it has been hard for them. I know it's been hard for them. Um, but I think it does give us a different perspective, having, a male, a black coach who things that happen, we know it's could happen to him. And that just makes it hit home even more, I think. He has done a great job of teaching us a lot of just like life lessons. I speak for the white players. Um, by sharing experiences with us that he's gone through in his life and things that he's been through with his son. And I know it hits really hard for him. I know how hard and emotionally exhausted he is. So I can't imagine it. And, you know, same as I said about my teammates, is the same for him, that we're all here and we support him and stand with him.
Right.
I don't necessarily, I mean, I have been lucky enough, obviously, to be around diverse women and people my entire life by playing basketball, but I would never I would never give that excuse for other people. And I hope they don't say that I've had more of an opportunity or I've had more of a choice. Because at the end of the day, they could go walk out to a bar and be in a very diverse bar and meet a ton of people and have the same experiences as me. So although I'm happy that people are, their eyes are being opened, I think it's a long time coming. Their eyes should have been open a long time ago because it's been going on for longer than just 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's incredible. Her stats speak for themselves. I was lucky enough to, when the whole trade happened, although it was sad to leave DC, the first time I got to play with Sloot, I was like, damn, okay, I'm happy to be here. She makes the game easy, and playing with someone like that is very rare. We know she will make the right decision 9 out of 10 times. And so it's just really special to watch and to be a part of her season that she's having. She breaks records all the time. So for us, that's kind of nothing new. But I'm just glad that people are taking notice of her and recognizing her for, her accomplishments. I mean, I feel like I kind of already touched on that in just the way of being here. I know through, like I said before, too, being around, Black women, Black teammates, coaches, I understand, although I have not been through it, I understand how exhausting it can be. So for me, it's not about, I don't go up to them. I'm not always, tell me about this, tell me about that. For me, it's just being there and just, having the vigil and putting my hand on Gabby's shoulder, just having a presence for them to know that I'm here, whether it's emotionally, whether it's physically, to know that I have their backs, to know that if they want to talk, that I'm here for them. I've texted multiple of my teammates just telling them that if they need to vent, that I'm here. So for me, it's whatever they need is how I kind of look at it.